something that doesn't belong to him. But it did give me an idea. Woody Johnson, why don't you see if Bob will let you try on one of his 6 rings?
A Detroit police supervisor making a questionable call over the police scanner. The audio of it and what we know about the backstory is next.
A tobacco shop in Detroit raided by police and shut down. I'm Camille Amiri. You won't believe what they were selling.
Working for you. Fox 2 News at 10 starts now.
We begin with a story you'll see only on Fox 2. Good evening, everybody. I'm Roop Raj.
And I'm Jessica Dupnack. An eye-raising instruction sent over the Detroit police scanner overnight suggesting that an officer intentionally alter information in their report. Take a listen.
Hey, Smith, you're doing the UD-10 for Fight's accident? Yes, sir. All right, when you enter her driver's license number in, just accidentally change 1 digit.
That was from about 5:30 Thursday morning out of the Detroit Police 4th Precinct in Southwest Detroit. DPD has confirmed to Fox 2 that this audio is authentic and is related to a crash investigation. Sources tell me it's related to an on-duty crash. Those same sources say it's possible this was done to circumvent this on-duty crash, affecting the officer's car insurance rates. It's unclear what the circumstances were of the crash. The 4th Precinct is now investigating the scanner traffic. At the start of the clip, the officer mentions what's called a UD-10. A UD-10 is a form that must be completed by law enforcement on all reportable crashes in the state of Michigan. Those stats are then pulled up by the Secretary of State.
So, Roop, of course, all of this is unfolding just today. There's still a lot of unanswered questions, and we are working to get more of the information. The good news is, because of our asking and our inquiry, Detroit police now investigating.
Well, it's an important investigation to happen, and it begs the question, not just with Detroit, but across any police department, how often that may be happening. And you have to ask that question and wonder.
And with a lot of those scanners going encrypted now, where the public can't kind of be that second set of eyes, it's even more of an important conversation right now.
An important conversation, an important story. Thanks, Jess. Also tonight, a tobacco store is shut down by police for allegedly selling marijuana to minors.
The business that was raided this afternoon in Southwest Detroit. Fox 2's Camille Amiri joins us live from Detroit Police headquarters with more. Now, Camille, what are they accused of doing?
Well, I mean, the tobacco shop is called 313 Smoke City. They're authorized to sell tobacco, but not marijuana. Now, this is in Detroit on the Detroit-Lincoln Park border. Take a look at some video. We had a Fox 2 cameraman there when the police raided this place. They shut the place down. Not only is 313 Smoke City not permitted to sell marijuana to anyone, police say they were selling it to minors. They say they found out this from tips from the community. Meanwhile, both police and our crew that was there said the smell of marijuana inside the store was overwhelming.
Community was just outraged about this. I just want to let the community know that we take this serious. Keep on sending us your tips, and I will make sure that we do what we need to do to get these bad actors out of business.
I have kids, I have grandkids, and I'm afraid of what they have to deal with every time they walk out the door. So I'm glad that that was caught. That's been curtailed, and hopefully that sends a message to everyone else that's out here giving kids illegal substances.
A lot of the marketing inside the store, SpongeBob, other things, obviously headed towards a juvenile crowd, so to speak. Also, we talked to other people, other customers. There weren't a lot of things going on there, but there's a gas station, there's a liquor store, and a lot of people were really surprised to find out about this. But as you saw, or I should say, the smell, and you're going to hear more about that at 11, which is really interesting. But overwhelming. Obviously, they weren't really hiding anything. If you could smell it walking in, they're not even authorized to sell it to regular people, much less minors. We're live at DPD headquarters. Camille Amiri, Fox 2 News.
Yeah, so much talk with this 24% increase in taxation for marijuana in Michigan that this could help fuel the black market and increase, things like this happening across our area.
Yeah, and you'd think they would be better at hiding it, though, right? I mean, you're going to hear from the chief at 11 what he says, but it's just bizarre because you'd think they'd be trying to maybe not be so, if you could smell it in the store, that's a problem.
Well, it's a problem that obviously was detected pretty quickly here and brought to the attention of law enforcement. Camila and Mary for us live tonight. Thank you.
Detectives are searching for a suspect and a motive after a teenager was shot inside his home in Southwest Detroit. Police say the victim was hit multiple times in the lower body at Campbell Street near Christiancy around 11 last night. Witnesses described hearing rapid gunfire, and when one said it sounded like a heavy rifle.
We heard a lot of shots. It seemed like 4 times they did it, like they reloaded or something. Like it seemed like that, you know. And then I just hear people hollering and talking around there, and that was about it.
Did it seem like the police got here pretty fast?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. Police and the ambulance, too. It sounded like a heavy rifle, one of the big rifles.
That's got to be pretty, how are you feeling?
Well, it's just, we don't risk with nobody, so we, you know, I hope the young man recovers and, you know, everything be okay with the family.
The victim's mother said her son was trying to run upstairs to escape when he was struck. He's now hospitalized and stable.
Well, major break in the murder of 17-year-old London Thomas. Her boyfriend and his mother now charged. 23-year-old Jalen Pendergrass and 49-year-old Carla Pendergrass were arrested this week, both facing second-degree murder and evidence tampering charges. Thomas was last seen in April after her sister dropped her off at her boyfriend's home in Inkster. Weeks later, her body was found inside a sealed plastic bin at a house in Southfield. Investigators say a friend of Carla's told police she asked him to help move that bin, not knowing what was inside. An autopsy found Thomas died from asphyxia.
I miss her so much. I miss talking to my grandbaby because she always called me and say, "Grandma, I love you." And I miss her. I got her pictured all over my house. And I knew they was gonna get him. I am happy, and I want justice for my granddaughter. I want them to get the maximum penalty they can get for my granddaughter. Because when I talked to that mama, I knew she had something to do with it.
The pain the family is still feeling. Prosecutor Kim Worthy praised detectives, saying it took months of determined work to make these arrests. Both suspects are expected in court tomorrow morning.
A Hamtramck City Councilman is headed to trial accused of election fraud. Mohammed Hassan was bound over today after a judge heard from the city clerk and multiple witnesses. Prosecutors say an absentee ballot application from the 2023 election had forged signatures, including one voter who testified her name was faked. Hassan is denying it all and for now still holds his seat on council as the case moves to circuit court.
Did you tell him that it could have possibly been your mother?
Yes.
When I say your mother, it's possible that it was your mother who in fact forged your signature?
Yes.
Council member Mutasin Sadman is facing similar election fraud charges. His preliminary hearing is scheduled for next week.
All right, let's check our forecast out. A beautiful, kind of a quiet night. Cool outside, though, tonight.
Yeah, I took a sneak peek on the Fox 2 app, and it looks pretty nice this weekend, Rich Luderman.
It's going to warm up, Jess and Roop. In fact, Saturday, we will likely be up near 75 degrees. Today was beautiful. Lots of sunshine. Temperatures nicely warming up into the low 60s. Now, there is a warm front up to our north and west. You can see the showers over the north end of Lake Michigan approaching Traverse City and Cadillac. We could see a stray shower to start your Friday. Right now, 51 for us, 41 in Port Huron. It is chilly up there in the Thumb, 50 degrees in Grand Rapids. All quiet tonight in Southfield. These are live pictures. That's 9 Mile Road slicing across the scene. Here's our forecast for the rest of tonight. Mostly clear. It's chilly. We'll fall to 44. And then take a look at what's coming next. Saturday, we do warm up, but Saturday night into Sunday, a good chance for some much needed rain. We're going to check it out for you in the 7-day route coming up in 20.
All right. Thanks, Rich. Talk to you soon. Up next, a shakeup at the Pentagon. Top journalists walking out after new rules restrict military coverage. Why they call it a threat to the freedom of the press and how the White House is responding tonight.